Now, the new president, Qin Lihong, was or talking at a certain event, and of course, he highlighted or dropped some massive bombshell about what is coming next year. But before we go that route, please like this video, man. Please subscribe, hit or click that notification bell, because you know, all day, every day, I give you news, latest development, latest content, because I know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming, and I try to share as many news or as many good news as possible on a daily basis about Neo, which is why I think you subscribing to this channel, it will be worthwhile, or it will be a good thing. If you are lazy to read or to research, then this channel is for you, because I'm giving you latest developments or updates onto Neo. But anyways, I don't want to make that too long. Let's go back to the video, but please don't forget to subscribe and like. So the president of Neo, as you can see on the screen, he apparently highlighted that, look, there is a model that Neo intends on launching, or displaying rather, in April the 24th next year. And before I get to this model, you already know that it can either be three of these models, right? Next year, if you have been on this channel, we've discussed, based on the information that was published by Neo, that right now in next year there are three models that Neo intends on launching. It is the Neo ES9, it is the Neo ES7, it is the ONVO L90. These three models are expected to be launched next year, and ONVO L90, we already know that is going to be launched in the first half of the year, which is absolutely great. And of course, also the ES9, we know that it's going to be launched at the first half of the year, next year 2026, and we also look forward to that. Now, the model that the president of Neo, Qin Lihong, was talking about when he said it will be displayed in April the 24th, it is the ES9. All new. This is the ES9. It's a new model altogether, and it's going to be a large SUV, six-seater, an elder brother to the ES8. There will be significance, or there will be a difference between the ES8 and the ES9. The first thing, or the first thing that will be different, is the suspension. ES9 is coming with the active suspension like the ET9, which you know the capabilities of that. The second thing is the steer-by-wire. ES9, it will come with steer-by-wire like the ET9, which is something that is very, very good. And obviously with that, it means that it won't be only the tires in the front turning, but the rear tires will also be turning like the ET9, which is something that is great, something that makes me to look forward to that date, right? I mean, it will apparently be launched or displayed in the Beijing Auto Show, which will be taking place around that date, which is very interesting. And though this car will not sell that much, but it is a car that we can expect greater things to unfold, right? So I like what I see, man. And when I saw this, I thought I quickly come and give you these updates, because it is important that you know how the lineup is looking like. In as much as, yes, Neo had told us that they will launch the ES9 in the first half, it could mean anything. It could mean in June, it could mean in February. So now that we've got the date of the 24th of April, at least now we can start to see at least the roadmap for Neo exactly, right? That car, like I said, it will be a large SUV, and I think it might be a flagship model taking over from the ET9, right? It might be a flagship model, and I think it's going to be so amazing to see how that car will be in terms of cost. I mean, in terms of cost, the ET9 starts around 800,000 RMB, and I think that car, chances are it might be at the same price or a bit higher, because SUVs, we know, they are more expensive as compared to sedans. This is what I think is going to happen. But I think, but in terms of performance, it might perform better, or it might deliver more than the ET9, because SUVs in China tend to perform far greater than sedans, right? Yes, we know that there are sedans like the ET5, like the P7 Xpeng, that are doing, Mona 3, that are doing so well delivery-wise, Tesla Model Y, even though those have got their market in China, but SUVs are still the the cars that are mostly in demand in China. And therefore, that is why I'm saying I think even in terms of deliveries, the ES9 is going to deliver more than the ET9, simply because of that, or simply because of the Chinese market. So I am happy, man. I am excited. And when the president of Nio, Qin Lihong, highlighted this, thought of coming and giving it to you because it's important. We know now that L80 and the ES9 might be launched around the same time. Let's wait, let's see what transpires, and hopefully things unfold very, very well. On Friday, there is another auto show in Guangzhou where Nio confirmed that they will be dropping also a special edition variant of the L90 during that auto show, which is absolutely great, something that is exciting, and it makes me to look forward to what is coming over the weekend. We will see. I'll be covering that, which is why when I started this video I said it will be beneficial that you like, or I'll also appreciate if you can just like, you can subscribe, and you hit or click that notification bell so that at least you don't get to miss out on the content I drop on a daily basis about Nio. Because look, don't get it twisted, Nio is a company which is expected to do very well. Nio is a company that is going to perform and close off the mouth of the naysayers, the short sellers who will still, I mean, yesterday I was a bit worried about the fact that we still find people on the streets of social media talking about Nio going to bankruptcy. That is not a good thing, man. And therefore, if you are not up to date, or you don't do your own due diligence, you don't come and watch some of the contents that us as YouTubers we also drop time and again, you might fall under the trap of selling your Nio holdings at a loss, thinking that Nio is going to go to bankruptcy, and 10 years later Nio will still be operating. You are going to definitely regret why you made the move of selling Nio stock at a loss. So subscribing, it's beneficial also to you, because also for myself, when I get this kind of news, these are the same news that makes me to load the boat, to remain long and strong onto Nio. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. Like this video, subscribe, hit or click that notification bell. I'll see you on the next one, my dear friends. That is all from me, and God bless you all.